Today we're actually removing a satellite dish. It's one of the biggest satellite dishes that I've ever seen. I mean, this thing was huge. And instead of having that metal netting on it, it was full. So it was kind of different. I had never seen one. I've never done that, but this is kind of weird, okay? I've been doing satellite dishes for about 15 years, and this is the second one that's fully covered in the same day. I've never done a satellite that was fully covered with metal. It always had, you know, the inside of it, which is like maybe a foot, was fully covered with metal, and then the outside's netting. It's netting. It's a metal netting outside, and I guess that's how they get signal. But this one is full, and it was kind of different to us. So I had never done one, and I figured it was totally, you know, covered, that it weighed more, and it sure did. So we just start working. We don't know what we're doing. We've never removed one. I mean, we removed it earlier in the day, but it was a lot smaller. This one's what we got is a satellite dish in Plano, Texas, and we're looking at the angle. We have removed one of these dishes before, but to have two in the same day, that's different. So the homeowner was actually pretty helpful. Most homeowners help us carry stuff and load it to the truck or the trailer, whatever we have. This guy pulled out every tool that he owned. I mean, like, he started pulling out wrenches, sockets, and he started helping out. He wanted part of the satellite dish, which I'll explain later, but overall, he was very helpful. So at one point he said, listen, I gotta be one of y'all. I gotta be a junk guy. And we laughed about it.
Let's get your end in first on top of that hot dog. No way, it's your end first on there. Oh yeah, I picked my end up, but it's gotta work.
Oh, you're right about the end. Okay, get your end in for that. Okay. Yeah, I'm not kidding. It barely fit into the box truck. So I brought out the 16-foot Ford F450 6.0. box truck. And the satellite dish, okay, so let me explain something to you. My box truck is about 8 foot wide, okay? It's about 9 foot high and 16 foot long. And I'm gonna tell you, this dish was 9 foot in diameter. All the way around it was 9 foot, and then it was heavy because it was all covered with metal. So it was pretty difficult. So what we ended up doing is, the box truck's like this, right? So we put the dish in sideways to make it fit. Now, the thing about it, we had another satellite dish inside the truck, but it was way in the back. And then I had a hot tub, and then I had other stuff. So the complete truck was like, I guess 80%, the box truck was 80% full, so we still managed to get that. Well, you can see in the video.
We have to send it to you. Oh yeah, I'll post it. All right, so what was the problem, sir? What did you have back there?
Well, there was a big old satellite dish with C-band.
Huge. It covered the whole truck. It would look actually like a mini spaceship if you look at it from this angle. Now, you were gonna try to do it yourself, and then
I decided $150.
why not us?
Trying to save myself.
Yeah, a lot of grief because we're struggling with it right now. No, we didn't have a socket, of course not. Why would we have a socket, right?
So we figured, let's turn this metal piece, and if it's stuck to the bolt, they'll turn it.
Right.
And maybe did it for half a turn.
Yeah.
And we tried to fit other items onto the bolt, keep it wedged inside the two pieces of metal while we turned the piece of metal. And we finally figured out after the third wrench which one.
We managed to get the satellite dish off, the mount for the satellite dish. Sir, you want the pole, right? And then we're taking the hard part off.
We're taking this part off.
So let's show them how we're turning this thing. Watch this. We're gonna stick it in between here.
That stays on.
It had a bolt. It had a bolt on the top of the pole. So let me first explain. So it was a pole, it was diameter, went all the way up like this. And then on the top of it, it had a cap, and this cap was heavy, right? It had a cap on top, and to hold that cap, that steel cap on it, it had a bolt inside of it. And that bolt, we had to like literally unscrew it. But if you could tell in the video, we didn't have a lot of room, so we decided to make this contraption with this branch. And at first, I honestly 100% had doubts that it even would work. But as we turned it, it actually worked, and well, the bolt came out.
We do need to do this. Or maybe we can.
I think it's
Look at that.
Hey!
It's not even threaded. How long have you had the satellite dish in your?
Oh, I've had it 31 years, but the previous owner put it in about 1982, 83.
And how long was it operation?
He used it, and I used it. The last thing that I watched actually was the Clarence Thomas and Anita Hill hearings.
Holy cow, really? Holy smokes. You remember that? That's been a while, huh?
The news didn't cover it, and I was live, and I just pulled it off the satellite feed, and then before they
What?
fixed it.
Really?
I watched the New York Rangers playoff game on it.
That's, I didn't expect that. That's
And a little bit of, I like a little bit of Fidel, and you know, whatever you pull in.
Golly.
That was back in the 1990s.
that is
Okay.
so funny, dude. I never, unexpected answer there.
Yeah.
Cool. So how long do you think it took us to get it? Well, the satellite dish was actually in there like in 15 minutes. It's that part that took us the longest.
We want to mount a heavy telescope. My telescope is now it's about the mount is about 60 pounds. The equatorial mount is 60 pounds. The telescope is 50 pounds. The counterweights are about 50 pounds.
Oh, that's easy for this pole.
It'd be easy, but
Yeah.
someday I hope to have an even bigger telescope.
Right.
But to do that, you put a pier in the ground, the same as this deal.
Yeah.
Where there's cement in the ground, and you need a pipe but the top has to be machined flat, and I knew that if we got the mount off,
Yeah.
it would be faced off flat to the satellite dish, which is basically the same application as mine.
Yeah, pretty
So
cool.
This is gonna
Be
with
reused.
me and-
Usually nobody ever reuses them. This is the first time that we'll actually cut one that doesn't get that. I mean, cut one that a person actually wants. So we didn't have to cut this one. We're going to keep it and use it for another telescope. Well, sir, I appreciate the business. Thank you very much.
Should we have a moment of silence for the...
Oh yeah, let's have a moment of silence for the satellite dish
Satellite
that's in the
dish.
truck. Everybody, put your heads down. Right,
Hat off.
hat off. Hat off. Hat off. Oh, hat off. Hat off.
Come
Hat
on.
off. Get ready. Go. All right, that's good.
Yeah, this is totally different. I've never had anyone just want the pole. Every single satellite dish that we have removed, I've always taken the pole down. And this is the first time that the owner wants the pole in place. So we ended up giving it to him. The thing about it, listen, there was two things that was totally different about this satellite dish. And the fact was that the homeowner a fully covered satellite dish. It wasn't netted. That was one thing. It was heavy. It was heavier. The most heavy satellite dish that I've ever removed. And then the second thing is he wanted the pole. Yeah, he wanted the pole. Why? He wanted to mount his telescope on it. So later on, I guess after we leave, he's going to put a huge telescope on that pole, and that pole is supposed to hold it. It's supposed to hold a satellite. The satellite pole is supposed to hold a telescope later on, so it has a different use. What do you want me to say? What do you want me to say?
Oh man, that was a doozy, a smoozy on the doozy. The gentleman, the homeowner, wanted the whole satellite dish whole.
Yeah, we almost didn't fit the dish in our truck.
Yeah, the dish, which was, man,
It's wider than your truck.
it's wide in my truck.
At least
So
an
we
extra
have to
foot.
angle it. We have to angle it. So here's the trailer back. We have to angle it inside.
And then up and over a couple garbage cans.
Yeah, we have so much trash in there. We got 2 satellite dishes now today, 1 hot tub. We have trash from last week.
Yep.
But the unique situation about this is that the gentleman wanted the pole.
Yeah, we didn't have to cut that. Take it.
So we have, what is it called when you sire somebody?
Oh, this. You put the sword over there. Yeah. Shoot.
What is it? Honorary? You honor somebody?
Unite them, yeah.
Unite them.
I knight you.
I declare this. I knight you, Joe, as part of the Junk Guys. Boom. You are now Junk Guys. Thanks, brother. Have a good one.
Do you dream of making more money with your business or creating a business that doesn't rely on you? You're gonna solve all of these problems and more at JunkCon 22. You're gonna gain something that's gonna make you thousands, hundreds of thousands, or maybe even millions of dollars over the years to come. And as an exclusive deal for fans of Ricardo's content, you're gonna be entered into a drawing to win a brand new Sawzall with a full set of Diablo Steel Demon Blades. Click the link in the description to get your tickets now. Y'all are crushing it out there, and Ricardo and myself look forward to seeing you at JunkCon 22.